What's going on, guys? This is Raymond Ironbody McKinney, and today I want to talk about the game, the Pokemon. I want to talk about a Pokemon example when it comes to deliberate manifesting, and three Pokemon I'm going to mention that symbolize the laws of the universe, from my perspective, and from a lot of people explaining these three Pokemon. It's in Pokemon Platinum. Palkia, Dialga, and Giratina. Palkia resembles the dimensions in space. Dialga resembles time. And Giratina resembles gravity, that ground space and time. And when I mentioned about Pokemon Platinum, there's a Giratina, there's a form of it called the origin form of Giratina, and it is the ruler of the distortion world, where basically if it's disturbed where it resides and comes to the surface, it becomes ungrounded, and therefore it distorts space and time. And we as humans, as collective consciousness, we perceive time, space, and gravity relatively differently. It's not what it seems to be on the surface level. And this is where I'm going with deliberate manifesting. Many of us, may overthink these things are always up here, ungrounded, and time and space become kind of distorted. We're in our heads all the time. But when we learn to ground ourselves, maybe through meditation or deep breathing exercises, when we ground ourselves, that's when ideas become grounded into our subconscious mind. Being able to claim something into being with full confidence. Being grounded into that state of consciousness. So, we're literally... time, space, and gravity aren't what they seem to be. They're only relatively true, guys. They're not absolutely true. The only absolute truth is collective consciousness given life to states, given life to time, space, and gravity. We make life. Our physical experiences, physical outer experiences, are determined by our inner perception relative to ourselves. How we perceive ourselves in relation to the universe determines our relative physical experiences. Our subconscious assumptions manifest outer physical experiences. So, this is the whole point of the video. Again, I'm going to mention that Palkia resembles dimension in space, Dialga resembles time, and Giratina resembles gravity. And what we're conscious of, guys, when we're, like you're watching this video right now, you manifest this video. There's a point in time, space, and gravity holding you down to this image right here. Because you're tuning in to this state of awareness, state of consciousness. And that's why it's an illusion to figure everything out up here in the analytical mind. The analytical mind only chooses what's the deeper states of consciousness. The analytical mind just selects. The deeper mind, the subconscious mind, the universal mind reveals your relative experiences. Or accordingly. So, that's how I basically perceive time, space, and gravity. If they aren't what they seem on the outside. And physicist by, I think his name is Michio, Michio Kaku. I think he's a Japanese physician or something. He's up there with, I think, Neil deGrasse Tyson. One of those physicists that very well brilliant man, brilliant man, and all that. And he said something about, in some sense, gravity doesn't exist. What forms the planets, the motion of planets and all that, is the distortion of time and space. And we distort time and space through our perceptions, our relative perceptions, our inner subconscious assumptions. And Neville Goddard, using the law of assumption, when you use the law of assumption in this way, this is when you start to create your reality for yourself, your relative reality for yourself. And this stuff is real, guys. I'm not making this stuff up. It's not a pseudoscience. People may call it pseudoscience because it's just so out there and unpredictable. But it's not pseudoscience, guys. Everything is interconnected. Everything's parallel. Everything that Neville talks about. The symbology of the Bible verses that Neville talks about. Mormon verses. Kabbalah. All these scenes. They all parallel to each other, guys. There's no separation. There's no separate God or anything like that. There's only one unified consciousness within the collective, within the unified infinity of creation. And we're experiencing moment by moment through our inner subconscious assumptions, and we choose every moment. We're moving through states of consciousness, states psychologically, guys. Every moment of it. Every moment. Every moment. There are no accidents. And this is where I'm going with the law of attraction, the law of assumption. It's not fake. It's been misled. Now, law of attraction has been obviously skewed, where some people call it bullcrap because it's not properly applied. You don't think of something like Wayne Dyer says. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. Become the embodiment of what you deeply desire, and you will experience that inevitably. This is according to the laws of the universe. Ground space and time and gravity with your inner assumptions. Ground yourself within your body. All time, space, and gravity exist within you guys, projected outward on external points in time and space and external gravity. So, our physical bodies are just channels for the collective consciousness. Everything mirrors itself. Collective consciousness mirrors itself in every direction it perceives. So, I hope this video helps. And again, you don't need to know all this complicated. You don't need to understand like science or things like gravity, space, time, all these technical things. I just explain it just to bring in more precision of how the law of attraction, law of assumption actually works. How you see yourself in relation to the universe determines your physical experience. Plain and simple. Assume what you deeply desire. What you deeply desire, and assume it as if it's true. I'm becoming this person. I am becoming this person. I am becoming this person. I am this person. You will inevitably experience that as your physical experience. Nothing gets interfered. You're not going against anyone's free will. This is a beautiful way to think of life, guys. No force, no control on the outside. You're just changing your states of consciousness. No one to change this world, guys, but your self-image. That's it. Simple as that. Through inner affirmations, visualizations, scripting, eavesdropping, these things. These are the tools you can use to implement into your life and to create the reality that you desire. So, I hope this video helps, and I bless you all and happy manifesting.